In this video, I'm going to show you how to post a forum special offer thread. So how this works is you need to log in to your account that you set up at forumspecialoffers.com, and you need to navigate over to the special offers link right here. This is the forum where people can actually come in here. You can actually find all kinds of products that you can purchase. So you can see if you were to click on any of these, you can actually take a look and see what what the products look like. You can read the sales copy on them, and learn a little bit about the product and material before you purchase. So that's exactly how what Forum Special Offers does. Is it gives you again another channel where people could find you. So you're going to get potentially instant views to your offer. And so you could actually, once you set these up, have an affiliate program running through JVZoo and have traffic funneling to your various forum special offers. So what you need to do, again, go to Forum Special Offers, choose the Special Offers Forum, and right here there's a couple different options there. There's one that says Buy an FSO Thread, How to Post an Offer, and then FSO Rules. You'll want to read these when you first get in here. So like if you go to the Buy an FSO Thread, it would actually just kind of give you the instructions on purchasing that thread. So when you're ready to actually post your offer, you can go in here to where it says Post New Thread, and you just read this information: automatic thread approval, reliable forum uptime, and you can just come in here and just click this link here, and you're going to be taken to Product Pay, which will allow you to pay through PayPal the $40 fee, which will actually get you your get you your forum special offer live and active. So you just put in your PayPal information right here. So just plug in your email and password for PayPal, log in, make your payment of $40, and then you'll be sent to the thread page where you can actually make your post. So that's what you would do. Is you go in there and you can actually start making your post. So here's what it would look like when you're actually making your post. I'm going to go to the test forum section so I can actually show you what it looks like and how you should go about making your post within Forum Special Offers. So after you pay the $40 for your thread, which really at this point you're just paying for the traffic, because that's really what it is. You're getting your product on a high prominent location that gets a lot of traffic. So what you want to do is go here. You want to have a title, of course. So the title would be what your product is. So in the special offers forum, you want it to be something that is going to jump out, because as like any title or headline, you want it to grab their attention. So let's say we're doing a product with PLR. So grab PLR to this hot copywriting video training course. So that'll be your headline. And then what you want to do, what I like to do personally, and I also do this when I'm doing Warrior Special Offers, is I like to put all my content into a notepad file. So I put all my sales copy, whatever it is, into like a bulleted list, itemized sales copy, and that way I can just copy and paste it from Notepad directly into the Forum Special Offer so that I can modify and tweak it to get it to go correctly. So what I'm going to do here, I've got my headline here, I've got a variety of different points here, so I'm just going to scroll on down here, and we'll just come down to this area, and boom. So I'm just going to copy that right there, and we'll paste it in there. So you'll notice I just copied and pasted pre-written sales copy that I already had written out, and that's what I would recommend doing is make sure you already have pre-written sales copy. One thing I do want to point out about Forum Special Offers, just like Warrior Special Offers, the offer needs to be something unique that you've created. So you can't take PLR products and try to list them on here. It needs to be something unique. Using PLR products is beneficial for putting on your own domain, and maybe using them as bonuses to special offers that you have going as well. So I've just taken my copy here, and I've just taken part of my sales copy, but once you put it in there, you're in a position where you can now edit it, edit the information. So what you've got here, you've got your headline. So let's say we want to make that bold and we want to center it. So just like we were in Microsoft Word, that's how easy this works. And you go up here to font. You could actually change the font to be something different if you wanted to go with a different font, but we'll stick with Arial font. And then the size of it, you can actually choose, okay, since it's a headline, I want it to be a good size, let's say maybe a 5. And if we want it to really stand out, let's color it a little. So you can highlight the part that you want to color. So let's say we want to make it all like a, a reddish color. So I would highlight that, and I'm going to come up here and choose Fire Brick for that headline cover. And there you go. You've got a nice soft, nice clean looking page. Let's take this next part of the copy, then let's center it out there. And again, this is just more of an eyeball thing, what you want it to look like. The next part is if you want to insert an image, they do make it really, really easy. The only thing you need to do at this point is make sure your offer, whatever it might be, so like your DVD covers, your product e-covers, if you have those, it'd be good to actually insert that on the page. So all you need to do is actually you've already uploaded your file somewhere on your web host, so on like your images folder or something like that, or you can even upload images through WordPress as well and hot link to those also. So what you would do is make sure you've uploaded your image somewhere on your website. It could be on a WordPress site, it could be a variety of different sources, and all you need to do is have that URL for your actual product. So I'll show you how to do that actually real quick. So let's say we want to copy this image here. So let's just save, let's go here and just save this image. So we'll just call this bundle too small. And let's log in to our WordPress site. So we'll just go here to this. This is a sample WordPress site we're working on. And what you'll do here is go to media, and this is if you want to actually add an image to your form special offer, and this also applies for Warrior special offers. So just go here on the left hand side to media and just choose add new media, and then you can just choose select files. It's going to pull up your computer, so you want to go to the folder where it might be saved. So we'll look for the My Documents, and let's just browse. It's called bundle too small, so wherever you have that image saved on your computer, that's where you would find it here. So there it is. So we'll just double click on it. We'll let it load up here. Once it's loaded up, you can go over to the library section. Again, this is if you want to upload your image through WordPress. So go here to where it says view, and you can actually view your image right here. And what you would do here, once the image is on your website and you click on view, you could actually copy image location. So go to that image, right click and choose copy image location. And you'll notice in your web browser, and I'll put it down into a notepad file, you would notice inside your web browser, if you go to your WordPress site, you would get a link that looks like this. It would be like your domain /wp-content uploads and all that. It would actually be, a direct link for you to use. So, so upload it to your WordPress site and then choose view. Once you choose view, you could just right click and choose copy image location, and then just paste it into your copy there, or have it copied and pasted. So we'll go back to the form special offers here, and let's say we want to center an image right here. So I would put my mouse here in a blank space, or the cursor, choose the center icon, and double click down there, and what I would do is choose this image option that says insert image and simply paste in that URL. So I'm just going to paste in that URL, and there you have it. So now we've got a nice clean looking image that displays on the website. So now you've got the image in there. Next thing you want to do, is just keep going in here. You can tweak with the copy here. You could center things, not center things. Let's say here we want to add in the bullet points there, so I would just click on that bullet point feature to insert bullet points. So I just put my mouse here where I want a bullet point to be, and I would just choose the bullet point option. And then if you don't like the spacing of it, you can always come in here and hit like the shift key and the enter, and that would actually make it drop down a little bit. So editing these are actually pretty simple. It's a lot like using Microsoft Word or something of that nature. It makes it real simple for you to go in there and edit. So so that's that is, one of the top things you can do here is just kind of edit, give it a nice look and feel here. And then we'll come down here, do the enter key again, and if you have more content to paste in, like let's say we want to paste in, another part of the course. Let's say we want to paste in let's see here. So what's included again? Let's just take this part of it and then click to buy. So we'll take that in there and just paste it right here. And so what's included, let's highlight that, center it. Let's maybe drop down here. You can highlight that text, make it bold. Let's say we want to make it stand out again, so we'll make it that brick color. Resize it so it's a little bit bigger than the other font that shows up there. And then, we've got the content there. Anytime you want to bold something, you just highlight the text and click on the bold. You could also italicize or underline. And then scroll down here, you've got the buy now link. Click here to buy now. And so this part is how you would insert like a buy now link. This is going to be the most important part. Or if you were linking them to a squeeze page, you would put in that link like grab this product for free, that type of information. So we'll bold this up. I'm going to go to the resize option here. And what you'll want to do is highlight this and choose the link icon. So highlight the link. So this part's important. This is when you want to link up like a buy now link. So click to buy Homerun Copywriters PLR, only $47. Highlight that text. So I'm going to grab it here, choose the link option. And this would be your ClickBank link, your JVZoo link that you may have if you have this product set up there. It may be just a direct link to PayPal for them to purchase. It could be a link to a ClickBank product, a to checkout link. There's a lot of different possible links here that this could be. So that's what you would put in here. So you'll put in your, let's just put in like your oneshoppingcart.com link, your jvzoo.com/product/ whatever the product ID is. That's what you would put in there, or you could put in like your ClickBank link. So that would be your buy now button that they would get to when they want to purchase. Now, if you want to add in like an add to cart button, one thing you can do is, if you have an add to cart button, it's going to be the same process that you would do it. You could upload it to your WordPress administration if you wanted to. Under media, you could just choose add new and then upload that image. Or you could just, if you already have it loaded up, you could just copy and paste it right on in there as well. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to insert another image. Insert the URL that's going to put an add to cart button on here. And you'll notice here we've got a nice add to cart button. So if you want to make that add to cart button clickable, what you would do is highlight it, choose the link, and then again it would be like you could just paste in your payment link. So a JVZoo, ClickBank, PayPal, whatever the case might be. So that's what you would put in there, and then simply choose OK. And then the only other part I would add, to your page here is make sure you add like your support desk link if you have one, or an email, support desk or support email. And same process, you can link that up, and then yoursupportdesk.com or whatever your support desk link is, that would go in there. And that way, if people need help, they have a way to contact you. And then you could also choose, it's up to you if you want to put in your earnings disclaimers. That would be the same process. You could type in the phrase earnings disclaimer if you have those linked off somewhere. Highlight that text, put in the insert link here, and then just plug in that link as well for those types of information. But at the very minimum, you want to have like a support desk at the end. So you can browse through here. It does a good job of kind of letting you see what it's going to look like. And then all you need to do here at this point is scroll on down and just choose submit new thread, or you can choose preview post. I like to choose preview post just to make sure it looks correctly. And this is starting to shape up nicely. It looks really clean and simple. And obviously you want to test out your payment links. That's going to go to an error message because I didn't have a proper link set up there. But that should link us, yep, and it does link to JVZoo just like we had set it up to. And then again, if you were to click on that, it would take people to this website. which I set up as a support desk link. So that all looks good. And once you're done with that, you just choose Submit New Thread, and you are off to the races. So now you've got your first test thread up, or your first thread going. And if you really want to play around with it, you could work in the test forum just like what I did, and then you can make your payment of $40. And the process is going to be identical, so you're going to go through the same steps. Once your thread is live, you can actually take a look at it, and see if it's something that you want to continue working in. So if I go to the test thread, you can actually see that it does show up in there, and you can see how it's going to look. So that in a nutshell is how you work with forum special offers to create your brand new offer